How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is the Eagle and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing another trailer reaction. Today I'm reacting to the launch trailer for Apex Legends Season 15 Eclipse. We reacted to the stories from the Outlands for the new Legend Catalyst earlier this week. You can check that out by clicking the I in the top right hand corner of this video. But today we get the launch trailer, obviously much shorter than the stories from the Outlands. This is what's going to play when you first launch the game for the new season. But I feel like, you know, these are always very cinematic and stylized, but it is going to give us a better idea of what to expect with the map and Catalyst's abilities before we get the gameplay trailer next week. And also, the thumbnail before, like the preview thumbnail before it premiered, had both Seer and Eduardo on it, so we're probably going to get more lore about, you know, Seer being part of opening this map up. It's going to be interesting to see how Catalyst reacts to it, considering that she's from the same planet as Seer, but had a very different experience to him. Alright, that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get right into this trailer reaction. Alright, what have you got for us today? Yep, remember when that happened.
It has been seen. I've seen it more times than I can count.
It has been seen. Love that they're bringing that back. Oh yeah, didn't they mention that Catalyst was a terraformer? Oh, straight to the games.
Hey, when you're done taking in the sights, we can use a bloody hand over here.
I love Rampart. Again, Catalyst is a defensive legend. Oh, there's Eduardo and Seer down there. Ah, so we'll be able to fly up on that. Oh!
All fun and games until someone loses an eye.
I wonder if being able to stick people to the ground is actually going to be part of Catalyst's abilities, or if that's just for the. Oh, so Catalyst was laid off the terraform.
Finally brought us together.
We spent years building this place, and you've ruined it.
I can explain.
I have no interest in your excuses.
Okay, I can see the dynamic that's going to be going on between them, because this was where she worked all that time. Oh dang!
What is this anomaly?
It's ferrofluid caustic. It's actually very scientific. Oh, so you could actually go through it, but it slows you down. That's probably an actual thing. And you can't shoot through it. And Seer's down.
This wasn't fate. This was the future you made.
Alright, very quick, but it gives us a bit of an idea of the dynamic between these two. Eclipse gameplay trailer on the 24th. Alright, and that'll give us a better idea of what the abilities actually look like, because who knows how stylized that they were in this trailer. But anyway, I thought that it wasn't the best launch trailer. There are definitely some that are much stronger than this, but I thought it did a decent job of setting up, like, why Catalyst is in the games. You know, got laid off from this job, which is because the place that she was working is now used for the games because of Seer trying to bring help to his planet. But, of course, they're going to butt heads over that because him trying to help completely ruined Catalyst's way of life with working there as a terraformer. But they both want to help their planet, so that's gonna be interesting dynamic to hear in voice lines on the field. All right, that is my reaction to the trailer. Let's go ahead and break down a little bit more of what's going on, especially the abilities that we see. All right, let's go ahead and break this trailer down. So this is actually, I think, the first time we're seeing this in like the 3D animated style that most Apex trailers are, because Seer's Stories from the Outlands was in a 2D animation style, which worked really well for his trailer. But this is the first time we've seen this in 3D. And, yeah, that would have a huge effect on the planet, for sure. And unfortunately, there's no subtitles on this yet, so I can't have that on during the breakdown. But right there, they have the "It has been seen" and all that. So, like, I know that it's associated with Seer, the "It has been seen," but it also, I can't help, the nerd in me can't help but remember the Blind Eye Society from Gravity Falls, the "It has been unseen" or whatever. Can't help but think of that. Again, we did read on the website when we reacted to the stories from the Outlands this week that Catalyst worked as a terraformer, and this is what we're seeing here is with the flashbacks. So the place where Catalyst worked is now turned into the battlefield for the Apex games. And this right here, what Newcastle is on, this is the new transportation system that we have going across the map, because, you know, World's Edge had the train for a long time until they got rid of it. Stormpoint has the gravity cannons, the Phase Runner on Olympus. Here on this new moon map, we are going to have this rail system that you'll be able to... It's basically like a glorified zip line, but I'm curious if you're going to be able to jump off at any point, or if there will be set stations where you could jump off. That's going to be interesting to see. The Game Boy trailer should hopefully give us a better idea of that. And there's Fusey. Now this right here, I don't expect to look anything like Catalyst abilities. This is just stylized to show helping your coworkers. And you can already see that Eduardo and Seer are talking about bringing the games here, but Eduardo seems to have his eye on Catalyst here, so he seems to already know. Okay, now this looks like it might be the way Catalyst Tactical works. Now, in the original leaks, Catalyst Tactical was like kind of a building thing, like you were building a ramp to get extra high ground. But here, it looks like it shoots down onto the ground and it grabs onto enemies who walk through it and pins them down, similar to Ash's Arc Snare. So, again, I know the trailers are stylized, but I feel like, especially the newer animation studio has been doing a really good job of showing the abilities in the trailer pretty clearly. Like, Ash's, like, even though I didn't like the Escape launch trailer, like, in of itself, like, because I thought the animation style was, they hadn't quite figured out how to get the lighting right, and Lifeline's face was made of nightmares. But I feel like they've been doing a really good job of showcasing the new Legends abilities, like, Season 11 and Season 13 in particular, with Ash and Newcastle, did a really good job. So this here pins the characters down so they're easy pickings. Right, so this is what I was talking about right here. So first, you have all the tarot cards and everything, which I believe will be part of a banner pose based on stuff found in the files. But this right there, that is the notice of termination, because they are shutting down the terraforming project to turn that area into an arena for the Apex games. And then we see Catalyst noted on the news watching it. Apex Games coming to Boreas Moon Cleo. And this is probably what pushes her in the direction of joining the games. You tell Seer did not want to shake that guy's hand. Okay, now their dynamic is going to be really interesting. Again, this is the first time we've had a second character from Boreas, and she blames him, what kind of is his fault, for losing her job, but he also had very good intentions at heart, and he kind of felt guilty over not doing more to help his planet for all those years. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just gotta check the lore stuff from the most recent season. There's a video on Twitter, there's a chapter from this season. It's pretty good, actually. Alright, now this is definitely Catalyst's Ultimate. So it's a big wall of ferrofluid. I wonder if it's actually going to be this big. Like, how big is this wall going to be? Because for something like this, unlike Newcastle's wall that you're using as cover, this seems like it's more to prevent players from getting through. So I definitely feel like it does need to be much larger, like much longer than the width of Newcastle's wall. So maybe it will actually be this big. We'll have to wait for the gameplay trailer to find out, but this could be really interesting. And Octane double stims to run in, like a typical Octane. So this right here, it shows that you still are able to go through Catalyst's wall, but it slows you down tremendously. Which, you know, I think that makes a lot of sense. It's a good trade-off. So if you could run through, like, push them while they're reviving, maybe you could get them, but you are going to be slowed down. And bullets can't go through it. That is good to know. Where are you even shooting at, Seer? Could you even see anything? Were your abilities even helping? And there's our big money shot of our main trio, our team from this launch trailer. Again, we mainly fight around this one POI here in this trailer, so it didn't really give us a great idea of what the map was going to be like, unlike the Season 11 launch trailer where we went to many different parts of Stormpoint. Here for the moon map, we're stuck at this one Terraformer POI, which we also saw in the in-game teaser, which if you missed that, you can check that out in-game now, and I'll also have a video about it going up tomorrow, so you can check that out. But I wish they showed more of the map, but they gave us a decent idea of what Catalyst Tactical and Ultimate is going to be like. And it does seem to be quite different from... It's still ferrofluid based, but it is quite different from the leaks, which I'm happy about. I don't want to know everything before we get into it. But alright, that was the launch trailer for Apex Legends Eclipse. I'm really excited for this season to start. I can't believe that it's already here. I feel like Season 14 went by way too fast. And hopefully this means we're finally going to have Stormpoint not in rotation for a season. It's been in rotation for the past 4 seasons, and 3 of those seasons it was in the ranked split. So, please, no Stormpoint this season, and can Kings Canyon stay in for more than 1 season? Thank you, Respawn. Thank you very much. So anyway, that's going to do it for my reaction to the launch trailer for Apex Legends Eclipse. The season's starting on November 1st. I'm planning to do a live stream that evening, checking out how Catalyst plays and exploring the new map. I'm really excited for that, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that stream. I won't be reacting to any more of the trailers. I just like reacting to the more cinematic Apex trailers. But gameplay trailer next week, along with probably our Meet the Legend trailer, and that'll give us a much better idea of the new map and how Catalyst abilities will work. But I think we've got at least a decent idea if this launch trailer is as accurate as Seasons 11 and 13 were for Ash and Newcastle. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please drop a like and leave a comment down below if you did. And if you're subscribed, you haven't already. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys!